Hi, I want to explain to you why many patients with Hashimoto's react to gluten and sometimes why a gluten-free diet may not be effective in managing them. So when you're looking at Hashimoto's is a very unique genotype, which is involving the HLA DQ genotypes 1 and 2. And many patients that have celiac disease or gluten sensitivity have very similar HLA genotypes, especially HLA DQ2. So many people that have Hashimoto's are very, very sensitive to gluten. But even more importantly, what we're finding now is that research is showing that cross-reactivity or molecular mimicry between thyroid and especially wheat germ gluten and the lectin portion of wheat, not so much the protein portion, but the lectin portion of wheat significantly binds to TPO. So many patients that have Hashimoto's notice significant impacts being on a gluten-free diet. However, we also know that there is more to it than just gluten. Gluten can cross-react with other food proteins, and wheat germ gluten can also cross-react with other types of lectins. So the combination of cross-reactive lectins and gluten-free foods and cross-reactive foods that are associated with gluten can be a huge impact on patients that have Hashimoto's. Now, some patients will go gluten-free and they just don't feel better. Many patients do, and they have a dramatic impact. However, sometimes when you learn how to do laboratory tests to evaluate specific food antibody responses in a cooked or raw form, and then be able to look at which of those foods have been published and known to have molecular mimicry cross-reactivity, you can have a profound impact on beyond just a gluten-free diet. We're going to be going over all these different clinical strategies, looking at food specific to autoimmunity related to Hashimoto's, and developing an individualized personal approach for those that do have Hashimoto's when we look at the dietary trigger of the condition. So hope you can join me at the Kharrazian Institute course called Hashimoto's Clinical Strategies and Treatment Applications. Thank you.